was ridiculous. It was crazy, but and I was just real excited at the time, just knowing that he was committed to Oklahoma State like I was, and so that was really just an exciting thing to see in high school.
You stay in touch with your high school coach. His name's escaping me now. He's a Crowley.
JJ Resendez.
Resendez, that's right. You stay in touch with him?
Yeah, I do. I talk to him a little bit. Probably not as much as I probably should be, but I definitely still do talk to him sometimes.
I was going to ask you, it seems like in the Big 12, the players coming back, the best known players could be the wide receivers. The incredible stats, you have the best. But of the top three, y'all all have questions who's going to be throwing the ball. So how confident are you that you can replicate the stats you got last year or exceed them?
Definitely. I'm really not, that's not really a big thing I'm really worried about. I mean, I would have confidence in both guys. They can go out there and give me the ball or give just really the offense. I feel like I trust in them that they know what they're doing back there, and all I'm worried about is just winning games out there. As long as we win games, then I'm really not concerned about my stats.
What have you done in the offseason to put yourself in a better position?
I kind of just been working with them, actually. So we've been getting routes in whenever we can, weekends, off days, whenever we can, just to build a better connection with them so that we can go out there when it's time to go play and just have that connection already there.
Now, of all those big plays you made last year, what was like the route that was your go-to route, so to speak, you could beat anybody with?
I'd probably say just running kind of an in route. I'd say that's probably just the main route that I kind of took to heart whenever I ran it. That was just kind of my, I'd say, money route.
Is that just like a go route?
It's kind of just running in, like running straight and then in it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that was just one route that I kind of really took to heart whenever it was called up on me to run.
How often would Coach Gundy call that, or whoever's calling the plays?
He called every now and then. I mean, it just depended on the situation that was at hand.
Now, put your offensive hat, keep that on, but bigger picture. With the newer coaches coming in, got Coach Miles, Coach Wells, the Kansas State guy, Wes Holgerson's gone, but Neil Brown. But do you think that the Big 12 will still be like this gaudy, fantastic offensive league, or do you think it might be trending more toward defenses?
I still say the offensive side is still there, really, necessarily. But I mean, I feel like the defensive play is probably going to pick up a little bit, though. But I still feel like the Big 12 is still going to be like an offensive, primarily type conference. Yeah.
Well, do you think it would help your status or your draft stock as a wide receiver if the Big 12 was viewed as a better defensive league?
I feel like just, overall, I feel like, the defense in the Big 12 kind of gets downplayed a little bit. I mean, but necessarily, if people start to say that the defense was better or whatever it is in the Big 12, then that would probably boost up scouting in the Big 12 offensive players.
I'm sure you've been asked a few of these questions. I just got here, but just being up with Blitnikoff and that sort of thing. What is that? How much does that mean to you, and how much does that show you all your hard work and the environment that you're in is paying off?
It definitely means a lot. I mean, just being up a finalist for the Blitnikoff, it's really just an honor just to be talked in as being named one of the best in the country. It's just really an honor and a blessing. I mean, not everybody gets that opportunity to go through that situation, so I was really just honored just to be in the talk about all of that.
How much pride do you take in maybe being the next great Oklahoma State wide receiver? There have been some good ones. One of them played out here for a while.
Oh yeah.
How does that make you feel whenever you hear people say, Des Bryant, next guy, now you?
Definitely just honored. I mean, like I said, there's been a great just wide receiver tradition here at Oklahoma State, and just to be mentioned in the talk of that is really just an honor, and I'm just real happy that I'm even mentioned in that talk, and I'm real happy to see if I can keep up the pace with all of those guys.
Take a little extra satisfaction that I think two of your best games statistically last year were against Oklahoma and Texas.
Those are just games, I mean, we came out, and I feel like as a team we just had a high intensity. We were ready for those games. We were coming out, and we were just ready to compete out there. And I feel like those are just two games that we knew we were out there and we were ready to play.
What kind of goals are you setting for yourself this year? I mean, I'm guessing Blitnikoff would be one, but in terms of other personal goals or team goals?
Really just cutting down on the drops, really. That was one thing that I feel like last year I had way too many of. I think most of them really just focus drops. So I feel like those are the main things that I really need to focus on is throughout the whole season, just make sure I focus on whatever I'm doing, whether it's catching the ball, running my routes, or whatever it is.
Us experts might be sleeping on you guys a little bit based on where you're picked to finish in the Big 12. I'm sure that's okay with you guys. Why shouldn't people sleep on Oklahoma State this year?
I mean, obviously, yeah, just seeing what we did last year, like we have the capability to be up there with the top teams in the nation. So I feel like just necessarily downplaying it. I mean, that's just it's whatever y'all think it is or whatever it is. But we're gonna go out there and we're gonna play Oklahoma State football.
What do you think about the quarterback situation this year?
It's something different, definitely. But I have confidence in both guys. They're going out there. They're both working hard. They're both studying film, learning the offense. So I feel like either guy that's out there, I have confidence in both of them.
Appreciate it.
We talked, I think, at the beginning of spring football about Gleason. So you've been kind of new. Now you've gone through the full spring. You've gone through some summer now with him. How has he, I guess, grown on you as time has gone along?
Definitely. He's really starting to understand his players more. Starting to understand everybody, how everybody operates and stuff like that. He's kind of setting in his little game plan of how he thinks the offense should be run and what we need to know as an offense to be able to step out on the field. So, real intense guy. I think he brings a different type of intensity to the offense that I think we need.
I know Coach Gundy talked about the plays are going to be pretty similar from last season. I think I heard you mention earlier you think you'll be going faster. Is that kind of the vibe you're getting right now? Is the same offense just going a little quicker?
Oh, definitely, yeah. We haven't really changed up anything, nothing major like that. And I feel like that's a good thing, being able to have, especially when we have young guys out there, just being able to know what we're doing. And I feel like if everybody knows what they're doing already, then we can just, only thing we can do is play faster. So I feel like that's one big thing that really helped us out as an offense.
Gundy had mentioned in the past that Corn wasn't really the in-your-face rah-rah kind of quarterback that Mason might have been.
Definitely.
The two new guys, where do they fall in that kind of spectrum?
I feel like those are guys that are definitely will get in your face and about the rah stuff. Definitely. Both guys, I mean, pretty humble guys, but when it's time to go play, they definitely have an intensity in them that you probably haven't seen in a while.
Is that kind of something you guys think you might have needed at times last year? You mentioned kind of playing your best against the best opponents. Do you kind of think you might have needed that in those games against the lesser teams in the conference?
Yeah, I would say necessarily, yeah. It's something we could have used. I wouldn't say we necessarily needed it. I just feel like, because me being that, I'm not really necessarily that type of guy, so I don't think you necessarily need it. But I feel like I don't think it would have hurt to have it.
You played against some good DBs in the conference. Where do your practice battles with Rodarius and AJ, where do those guys rank among them?
Those guys are definitely up there. In practice, we definitely go at it. It'd be 50-50. It just depends on what the play call is and what defense they're in and things like that. But we definitely go back and forth at it.
From the outside looking in, how do you feel about the University of Texas? That's a big Georgia win. A lot of people considering the favorites this year. How do you feel about that matchup as well this season? What are some thoughts on it?
I'm just real excited for it, really. I mean, going out there, Texas is a pretty good football team, always are, and I just feel like as a team, we're going to be real excited to go back out there and just have a real good, tough game out there. I feel like it's going to be a good game.
First day you saw CJ Moore on campus, he's a tiny little guy. How have you seen him grow?
Definitely was a tiny little guy. But yeah, definitely he's gotten a lot bigger now. He's getting more mature. I'm just really excited to see him out there and just see what plays he can make out there.
How tough were his first couple of days with him being a small guy?
Yeah, they were tough for him. He come and just talk to us a little bit, and you could tell they were tough on him. But he's definitely grown up, and he's definitely got used to him now. Yeah.